Resiliency is one of the most important traits of any gymnast. All eyes are on you, and one tiny misstep could be the difference between winning it all or failing to qualify. Jordyn Wieber learned very early in life a lesson about resiliency on the biggest stage in the world, and it's something she hasn't forgotten now as Arkansas's gymnastics coach.
A gymnast has upwards of 90 seconds to wow judges and score a perfect 10.
Wow! Light work for Jordan Childs.
For gymnast Jordyn Wieber, though, at the 2012 London Olympic Games, that 10 didn't come.
Experiencing one of the lowest of lows, not making it to all-around finals.
A dream she had had for 13 years came crashing down before her in just mere seconds, with only a handful of hours to mentally, physically, and emotionally recover before having to hit the mat once again in the team competition.
Having that just time span of 48 hours and having to figure out how to be resilient in that moment, that is something that to this day I still take away a lot of strength from that.
But following the agonies of defeat, Wieber experienced the thrills of victory.
Jordyn Wieber wins again,
helping the 2012 U.S. Olympic women's gymnastics team, known affectionately as the Fierce Five, capture a gold medal.
When you do that, you stand on the medal podium and you get to hear your national anthem playing, and that is just a really special feeling, knowing that you not only made yourself proud and your family and your supporters, but also your entire country. There's nothing quite like that feeling.
A media tour and even a visit to the White House ensued after Wieber's return to the States.
I remember, us not even being able to go through the airport without being swarmed. To be able to have that experience as a 17-year-old, I can't even really describe it. It was really a whirlwind.
The DeWitt, Michigan native had a gold medal before her high school diploma, and with her whole life still in front of her, Wieber decided to enroll at UCLA and was deemed no different than any other student, simply there to get a college degree.
Couldn't compete for the team because I was professional, meaning I could, accept money. Back before NIL was a thing, I could do sponsorships and endorsements and autograph signings and things like that. So I lost my NCAA eligibility, but still wanted to be a part of a program. In my senior year, Miss Val, who was the head coach at the time, asked me if I wanted to be the volunteer assistant coach. And at that time, coaching wasn't really on my radar. I wanted to be a leadership coach or a sports psychologist or something along those lines. I realized very quickly that being a college gymnastics coach is psychology, leadership coaching, and gymnastics kind of all in one. Ended up falling in love with it very, very quickly and realizing a few months in, hey, I think I want to be a head coach someday.
And that someday came at just 23 years old, all thanks to a cup of coffee.
I remember getting a text from Hunter and saying he wanted to talk to me about the head coaching position, and I ended up coming out to Fayetteville to have coffee with him. We had a really, really awesome conversation, and he'll tell you that after that coffee, he decided I was going to be the next coach. That's really how I stepped into this position at Arkansas, with the opportunity to lead the gymnastics program with nothing but confidence, but no ego, and saying, hey, I might not know everything about being a head coach, but I'll show you, I assure you I can figure it out.
Using not only her psychology degree,
gymnastics is about 70% mental and 30% physical. I think gymnastics teaches you the most about life than any other sport out there.
But now motherhood to help shape her coaching style as well.
Being a mom is definitely making me a better coach. I think it gives me a lot of different perspective, and a lot of the time before I had Gigi, I felt like I already had 20 daughters. I still do. They're just a very different age.
Wieber's now back for her 7th year on the Hill.
That is one of the #1 things I think that draws people here, but also keeps people here in Fayetteville, is the people.
And though she's one of the best gymnasts of her time, Wieber wants to be remembered for the work that she's doing now.
I hope, looking back on my career, people can say that I helped our young student athletes grow. I helped them be able to graduate and take on life confidently and empowered to do whatever it is they want to do, whether that's have a family, have a career, go to grad school, whatever it is.
An impact she hopes will be felt for years, not just 90 seconds.
And Wieber's 7th season on the Hill kicks off next Saturday as the Hogs make the trip up to Minneapolis to take on Minnesota. And this year's team led once again by, like Wieber, an Olympian in Jocelyn Robertson, who's an alternate at Paris in 2024.